All right. Still sending data, so I don't know if we're live yet. Okay, looks like we're live on YouTube. So hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here. How you guys doing this afternoon? And there we go. It looks like we are live on Twitch as well. So let me just go ahead and do a quick check because I don't always trust everything to work out the way that it should. Okay, Twitch looks like it's good. That's usually the more problematic one of the two. So that means things are looking up, at least in the technological sense. And there we go. We've got the YouTube view up as well. Everything looks like it's going pretty good. So all right. So, anyways, hey guys, how you doing? Spidey Librarian here, and I am doing another stream to just kind of raise awareness for trouble and maybe help help get a few more dollars in there. I would just like to say, hey, MRX is here. How you doing, MRX? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I would just like to say that right now, if you take a look at the if you take a look at the amount that we have raised just in the last day or two, we've raised about $1,500 through the GoFundMe. And then we've raised about $650. That's just from either people donating to my my PayPal through Stream Elements, or in some cases I've had some friends meet me in real life and then just like drop me some cash just directly. And so those are my web warriors up there. So I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who has donated, everyone who has kind of spread the word and just publicized this GoFundMe and put other people's eyes on it. I can tell you guys that I've seen quite a few donations from people I just don't know. And so I assume that they are people that you guys know or in your social circles whose eyes you have managed to get on trouble situation, and they've opened their hearts and their wallets and given out a few bucks, and I can't tell you guys what that means to me. Thank you so much. So Wolf is here. He's popping in to say hi. Still at work for another 90 minutes. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you doing that, Wolf. You are as usual awesome. So anyways, I don't know if you guys saw my update for today, but basically Trouble is going into surgery today. And I've been texting with the staff, and they've basically said that she is going in to surgery sometime this afternoon. And what that means is that since I wasn't able to get out there this morning to go visit her, I'm not going to be able to go and see her until this evening. And probably when I go to see her, because I am going to see her, then probably we will. She's probably going to be like, woozy on painkillers. So it may not be the most ideal visit, but it's not like I haven't visited her before when she's been a bit hopped up on anesthesia. So, but the staff at the hospital has been great. I got a text message from one of them earlier, just giving me a status update. And if you guys hold on a second, I will actually put the message up. Let me see if I can get Visor going. But essentially the you guys ought to like it. You guys ought to really like it. So let me just see if I can get it up and running real quick. There we go. Window capture. There it is. Okay. So you guys ought to like this. So staffer whose name is Amber, she'll be one of the technicians taking care of Queen Trouble. She addressed her as Queen Trouble. She's resting comfortably in her kennel, and all of her vitals are within normal limits. And there is a picture of her right there. My sweet little angel devil kitty. And so I really appreciated that. I really appreciated that she called her Queen Trouble. I don't think I've ever told her to do that. I don't think I've told anyone how to address Trouble other than just given them her name. So the fact that she just called her Queen Trouble, I was very tickled by that. And anyways, I wrote him back and I was like, "Thank you so much for the update. I'm looking forward to visiting her this evening." So so yeah, really nice. Again, this pet hospital has done such a good job, and whatever whatever the ultimate outcome is with Trouble, I mean, they are going to have my gratitude. Um, I feel like they have gone to extraordinary lengths to not only to give her good care, but to just keep me informed, to help me keep costs down. Um, I really feel like they've had our back, and I think that if Trouble doesn't make it through, that it is not going to be their fault, and it is not going to be my fault because between the two entities, we've done everything that we can for her. So, um, but I just I just feel very supported by the animal hospital, and I just you know want to go on record and say that they've been pretty awesome. So I need to bring her back into the house on a satin pillow. She probably wouldn't stay put on it. I mean, maybe if she's doped up enough on painkillers, she'll probably just be like, like it won't exactly be regal. She'll just be like passed out, and not like cute passed out. She's gonna be like, chin to the ground, paws splayed out, just kind of like, hi, I'm high, kind of passed out. So, but we will see. I'd also like to point out that since I started doing these streams and since I started the GoFundMe and everything, I mean, like I've just had a ton of names just to add, and I've kind of back added some names like for Web Warriors because Caveman, Matt Cave, and Ryan they gave me money like 3 4 days ago, and I was like, no, this is all going towards Trouble at this point. Like I'm putting them on there. So, um, but but yeah, they've everybody has just been amazing, and as sucky as this whole situation has been, it's been really nice to see people really kind of gather around me and just be like, what can we do to help? And it means the world, guys. It really does. And I just I don't know that I'll ever be able to thank you enough. So, you know, be be tolerant if I just never stop. So, but anyways, we've got this stream going. What I would like to do real quick before we get too much into things is I'm going to go and just grab the stream link, and I'm just going to go publicize it in a couple of places. So if you guys would just bear with me for a moment. Let's see. I am going to first go to the old Facebook, the Book of Face, as it were, and we're just going to go ahead and place a link there. And it's funny because like for the thumbnail, um, it's it's just basically my like this kind of like scene that I've got going for this stream. That's it's functional, but I'm not gonna deny it. It's kind of ugly. So anyways, um, let's see. Trouble stream. Come see how you can help. Please. And then I'll put a kitty cat emoji in there. There we go. All right, and I'm gonna just grab that real quick. I am going to copy, post, and there we go. So there's one publicization taken care of. We've got the Book of Face. And then I think what I'm going to do next, I'm going to try to go to Instagram. And how am I going to do this? Okay, I think I know what I need to do. We're going to go over to Instagram, which I can actually do from my PC because let's see. I'm going to use I'm going to use a different picture of Trouble. It's the one that's on the mouse pad for the Instagram post. And I'm basically just going to go ahead and do that. And then I'll put IG users link in bio. And I'll be able to add the bio because I've figured out, well, I haven't figured out what's wrong with later, but one of my computers is able to do things that my PC can't. So that's really nice. So, all right. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys have noticed, but under ways to help, I've got donate to the GoFundMe. I've got donate to my PayPal. And then I've also got Trouble merch, which is on my Stream Elements now. And if you guys would like to see the store, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the link into the chat here, and you guys can go check it out. Now, I'm just gonna say up front that the graphic design interface on these things is not great, and so I wasn't able to put a totally high quality product together, especially since I did this fairly quickly. But I did my best with the resources that I had, and essentially I made three products just to start. I made the T-shirt, which I also put on the back of it. I've put the Spidey Librarian logo, which is why the shirt is $30, unfortunately. But like like I think $10 uh would basically be going to Trouble's medical expenses. From that would be the profit from it. So the proceeds would go to Trouble. And then there is the mouse pad that has her beautiful face on it. And essentially, I don't remember what the profit margin is on that, but there's also a coffee mug, and I know for that one, I think the profit margin is like $6.50. So when you're purchasing these items, they are a part, like a big chunk of what you purchase is going it's I mean it's going to me, but if it's going to me, then it's going to Trouble. It's going to her it's going to fund her medical care. But yeah, I just put that together last night. I could do some more um I could do some more items, like more merchandise. Let me know what you guys would like, and I can probably try to design something and get it out there to you. So, all right. And then there's all the other stuff, the Amazon affiliate link. There is there's just sharing and signal boosting all this stuff. Subscribing to my YouTube channel, helping me just to get the channel monetized so that way I can start I can start selling memberships, like just monthly subscriptions and, you know, providing things like emotes and stuff like that. And again, I don't think I'm going to get monetized anytime soon, but I also don't know that this medical debt is going to go away anytime soon. So, every little bit helps. And that would be like a way that you could help me that would be fairly cheap on a recurring basis. And again, one of the emotes that I would definitely make available for the lowest tier is the trouble, like the "Here Comes Trouble" emote. So you guys could spam that in the chat all you want. I believe it's already available if you go into my Discord server. There's a "Here Comes Trouble" emote, and that would be the emote that gets put into my YouTube channel subscription package. So, um, but yeah. So, um, let me just. I'm doing a quick check on social media. I am just kind of looking around, and you know, I've been really touched by how many people have reacted, commented, shared a lot of my posts on various social media, shared the GoFundMe. It's really, really it really helps kind of buoy me through all of this, and I've really appreciated the support. So, you guys have pretty much got my eternal thanks for this. All right. So remember that if you donate to the GoFundMe, then that means that you will be added to the list of troublemakers here. You guys are troublemakers because you are directly making trouble safer and healthier by helping me to cover her medical costs, which are goddamn they're expensive. And so, and I'm fronting all that, but I'm gonna have to pay it off, and that's gonna be a challenge, which is the main reason that I am asking for help here. So, but yeah, if you want your name added to the list of troublemakers, then just be sure to go to the GoFundMe. And let me see. I don't know if I have put the GoFundMe up in this chat yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So just give me a moment, and we will put it in there. Hey, Antrisis, how you doing? So there's the link to Trouble's GoFundMe. And again, above that we have the link to the merch store, which has got 3 items featuring Trouble's face on it that you can buy, and that will help. That will help her. So, that's always helpful. And then, of course, there's the link down in the lower left-hand corner. It's the Stream Elements tip link. I'm just going to go ahead and link that directly into the chat too. But that is another way. And if you go that route, then I'll put you up on the Web Warriors list. So I got my Web Warriors and I got my troublemakers. And if you guys like, if we think about it here, I'm seeing a pattern starting to emerge, and I'm thinking that like these are titles, whenever I ever do manage to hopefully finally monetize my channel. I'll tell you this much, guys. When I monetize my channel, I'm not turning on ads, okay? Because several reasons. One, ads on YouTube suck, okay? They suck. I don't want them. I hate having to deal with them. I'm not putting you guys through that, okay? Two, there's no practical reason to really put ads up on YouTube, because the income that you get from monetizing your channel and only relying on ads on YouTube is like so teeny tiny. Like, unless you're in one of the big like I think unless you're in like tech, like if you're a tech YouTuber, like those ads will probably get you a lot more money. But I'm not a tech YouTuber. I'm not any of those niches, so I'm just gonna be like, you know, um, I'm just not gonna turn them on. But what I will do is I will enable super chats because you know I imagine you guys would like to use the YouTube super chats. Um, I will enable channel memberships, like channel subscription memberships. And my understanding, and again, without being monetized, I don't know exactly how it works, but if it's anything like Twitch, then there's going to be like levels that we can assign. So we could have like a $5 a month membership, and a $10 a month membership, and a $20 a month membership. And with those levels, we'll have things like titles. And as you guys can see, I've got like 2 different titles that we could already use. We got troublemakers, people who help make trouble better. And then we've got our web warriors. And so the more levels that I have, the more titles we can have. We can try to do emotes, which the Here Comes Trouble emote will definitely be one of the first badges or the first emotes that I offer. I'll probably start offering badges if we can do that. I don't know, but I don't know, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but we hit 750 subscribers in the last 24 hours, and so we're 3/4 of the way to having the number of subscribers that you need in order to monetize. Now we still have to work on getting 4,000 watch hours. And I think, according to vidIQ, I'm actually at about 3,000 watch hours. So if we can keep things going strong, if I can keep making decent content that you guys continue to come in and watch, we'll get there. Like, we'll get there. It'll take a little while, but it'll get there. There's no issues with the ads. They're just 5 to 10 seconds. They're 5 to 10 seconds that I mean, I'm impatient, so yeah, I really like vidIQ. I've got like I've got like a trial membership right now, and then I think once the trial ends, I think they're going to charge me like $40 a month or something, and so I kind of don't want to do that while I'm doing this fundraiser, but I also feel like if I invest into my YouTube channel, that this will eventually pay for itself. So, but anyways, I'm just I'm just using the ideas feature. I'm using the what else? I'm using the ideas feature. I occasionally use the AI generation idea, stuff like that. So everyone is used to them. Just add them when you can. At the start of the video is better than the middle. You know what? I'll take that under advisement. Like I will seriously think about that. So Legacy, I appreciate it. I hope your sister doesn't mind, and I hope I hope if she ever tunes into my content that she's like, oh, okay, this is okay. I like this. We can hang out with this dude for a little while. So, all right. In the meantime, let me see. I'm just gonna go ahead and check the GoFundMe real quick. Oh, and we actually have 2 more donations since I last checked. And I am going to go ahead and add that. Let me see. We've had 2 donations come in for a total of $35. So that brings the total of the GoFundMe up to $15.45. And I'm going to go ahead and add the first names of the 2 most recent donors. That would be Jana and Kay. So I'm going to go ahead and add them. And you guys have just become 2 more of my troublemakers. And that is a title that I bestow upon you with great affection and much gratitude. And just thank you for opening up your hearts and your wallet, and helping me to save my sweet kitty baby. So um, she is awesome, and so are you guys. And the Matt Cave is over on Twitch. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How are you? Do you I added your name to the Web Warriors list, so I just I want to give as much recognition as possible to those of you who are um who are donating. I really 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 appreciate it so much. And I just wanted some way to do that while still being able to respect the privacy of those who donate, because some people do donate anonymously, and essentially, like, I don't want to give out anybody's identifying information without their permission. So I'm basically going with first names. If someone makes an anonymous donation, I just put anonymous in there. We've got like 6 or 7 anonymouses in under the troublemakers list already. So thank you guys for that so much. And Jay Gatsby is in the chat. How you doing? Good to see you. How are things? Um, just talking about trouble and trying to get things underway. We've actually had the GoFundMe up for, I think, about a little over 24 hours at this point, and right now we've already raised over $1,500. And guys, I've never done crowdfunding before. I have never worked with GoFundMe or Patreon or any of that stuff. And to be perfectly honest, I've avoided it. Partially because I'm scared of new stuff, and partially because I'm lazy. All right? But when my sweet kitty got sick and we had to take her in, I just didn't have it in me not to fight for her. And I've been able to front the payments for her medical treatment, but dear God, that particular payment method was put away for emergencies, and I've had to just use the hell out of it. And so, the bill is going to come due, which is why I'm asking you guys for help. So every little bit helps. I really do appreciate it. So missing the library, but just working hard. You need to come visit. Yeah, you should come by. How long has it been? Jay Gatsby is actually a former coworker of mine, and she left she left the library for I believe another job, and it seemed like that was a good fit for her. So I'm certainly glad to see you again. So even if it's through text, it's good to see you again. So all right. The Matt Cave says that he's glad that I decided to do a GoFundMe, and I identified it. Yeah, I'm aware. I know, and that's why I've got you. That's why I've got you on the troublemakers list too. So, wow, you've been gone for a year and a half. Really? Dang. Time flies, I swear. So, Legacy's cat says hi. He's trying to type. That's awesome. That is amazing. And tell your kitty I said hello, and tell him that I love him. And that's awesome. So yeah, the Matt Cave, you are both a troublemaker and a web warrior. You have a very distinct distinction. Let's to use a word twice in a row. So but yeah, no, everything you've done, I appreciate it so much. The Matt Cave, who is also He's also a YouTuber. He's what what's your sub count at now? You're like at over 600, right? He and I have channels of similar size. Matt Cave is a retro gamer. He does like his channel is about retro gaming. It's awesome. He puts out content consistently. He's way more consistent than I am. Um, and he does a lot of live streaming where he's just playing old games, which for someone like me, that it's awesome to be able to just kind of like drop in and just see what he's doing, even if I don't know the game he's playing. I can get into it because he's getting into it, and so it's just it's just a lot of fun. And Matt Cave, in addition to he's done at least two separate donations for this. But he's also reached out, like he's publicized Trouble's GoFundMe on his Discord and on his social medias, and just basically gotten a lot of his followers involved too. So he has done so much for me during this entire hellish saga. So I just want to say thank you to him. And one of my mods, Alan Copeland, which hello Alan Copeland, has just put a subscribe link to the Matt Caves YouTube channel. And if you guys are interested in retro gaming, I would totally recommend checking out his channel. Matt Cave is a great guy. I'm very happy and proud to call him a friend of mine. And go show him some love. Go check out a couple of his videos, and just you'll see. Hopefully you'll see. And Alan, I don't know if you can see any of the Twitch chat right now, but Matt Cave says that you are a legend. So, and I agree with him. Alan has been a mod on my channel for quite some time now. He has a very good idea of what I would want to do on my channel, even if I forget about it. Like he went ahead and threw out a sub link for the Matt Cave, which I totally would have done if I'd remembered to do it, but I was just so busy talking, and so Alan is on it. And I mean, that's another thing that I like about my channel. I got really good mods. I've got I've got Alan Copeland, I've got Wolf, I've got MRX, and quite a few others. So it's really nice. So yes, Matt Cave, I am dual streaming. So I'm using Restream. Um, I was gonna go and try StreamYard as well for restreaming purposes. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So, but Leia Rose is here. How you doing, Leia Rose? Welcome. So good to see you. Hope all is well. Leia Rose, another of my mods. Also someone who is always there with words of support and praise, and just just wonderful things to say. I always appreciate seeing her. And it turns out, and I'm not gonna get into specific information about this, but this is a neat little fact about Leia Rose. Leia Rose lives, and I didn't learn this until what, maybe 6 months ago. Uh, Leia Rose lives in a town that I used to live in, and it's not in Texas. Okay, and like when I found that out, it blew my mind. I was like, "Whoa, that is awesome! That is freaking amazing!" And I mean, like when I decided a couple of years ago to like kind of like lean into taking my channel at least semi serious, and trying to become a YouTube content creator, like it's stuff like this that has just made it amazing. It's finding out that hey, someone is just they they're from my old hometown or something. Like that's always amazing. So all right, let me play catch up on the chat here, and it looks like the Matt Cave has dropped in with his YouTube his YouTube ID as well, so he's now in the chat. And Ryan, hey man, how you doing? We are we're basically waiting for her. She's supposed to go into surgery this afternoon, and they're going to let me know when that happens, and then they're going to call me afterwards when she's awake. And at that point, I will probably start making plans to go and see her this evening. So yeah, that's the tentative plan right now. So, what YouTube user just dropping by to wish you the best for the stream. Thank you so much. Again, all the words of wisdom or all the words of support and encouragement are amazing, and I just want to say thank you to you guys for that. It really means a lot. Um, I mean, I've gotten hugs from my coworkers, and like when I really needed them, um, and it's shows of support and solidarity like that that help me to kind of keep going. And so, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like when this all started to happen and trouble started to go lethargic at first, um, there was a part of me that was really tempted to shut down and just be like, oh God, no, 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 and just let that let that fear stop me from doing anything. But as you guys all know, Trouble is my baby, and and you know, scared as I got for her, I could not let her like I couldn't let what was happening to her happen. I was like, no, I have to do something, and so I took her back to the vet and you know got her hospitalized and just started crying when they told me that they had to hospitalize her because I'd never seen her like this, and it I'm not gonna lie, it broke me. Like it was just like my effectively my child is in pain, and I'm gonna do everything I can to not let her pass away, and so I did everything that I could. Oh, uh, I if I were one of those people that had like a personal accountant, they would have told me a long time ago, like, dude, stop. This is too expensive. It's just a cat. And then I would have punched the accountant and be like, that is not just a cat. That is my freaking child. That is my freaking daughter. And and yeah, I was just like, no, I'm gonna do everything I can to keep her alive. And I have been doing that. And the animal hospital that I am working with has done that too. So it's been kind of one of those things where it's just like anything and everything. To quote Black Widow from Avengers Endgame, whatever it takes. Um, but yeah, no, I have had her since she was maybe a few days old. Like yeah, you're right. Her entire body fit in the palm of my hand. And so and now it's like just her head fits in the palm of my hand. So, hey, Doctor Strange, how you doing? And John Wesley Thomas, good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. The Matt Cave over on Twitch says that yes, pets are family, and unfortunately, some people don't realize that, and that's true. That's true. Fortunately, it seems that everyone in my social circle like realizes that and shares that point of view, and I'm certainly glad because like it that would get uncomfortable, wouldn't it? Like, it's just a cat, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, I'm banning you from the chat, like I just I I've you guys mostly know my age at this point. I am 45 years old. And I have pretty much decided at this point that I'm not like I've decided that I don't really want to have children. you know. Um, I mean, if it ends up happening, it ends up happening. But like, I'm trying not to have children. I feel like the world has enough people in it as it is. And that makes trouble effectively the closest that I'm going to have to a child, aside from like my nephews and stuff like that. But trouble is here with me every day. I'm helping to raise her. We snuggle at night when I go to bed. She'll either curl up next to me. Guys, it is so freaking cute when she does it too. Like she will lay up against me. Like when it's cold out, she comes under the covers. She lays up against me. She's kind of like the little spoon. And she will lay up against me, and then she will actually like kind of look up at me, kind of like backwards like this, and she will reach for me. Like and her claws, like she's learned not to, have her claws out. Now sometimes she'll accidentally scratch me. But she's like, "Hi daddy," just "I love you daddy," and I'm just like, I cannot help but to fight for her, you know. Um so um the surgery that she is undergoing is going to happen sometime this afternoon. Um and when it does, they're going to let me know, and then they're gonna call me when she is out of it, like when surgery is done and she's awake, basically. And at that point, then I will go and see her and probably spend a good chunk of the evening just snuggling my baby. So, but anyways, yes, and you guys are all correct. Pets are no different than family. We do love our fur babies, and yeah, no, it's a thing. Like, you know, they are they're chosen family is what they are. I mean, like that's I would argue that chosen family is just as important as the family that you were born with. Um, and in a lot of people's lives, their chosen family is more important than their actual family. Um, so, not that I don't love my family. I love my family very much, but but it is pretty nice to actually see, like, it's nice to have that choice. And sometimes, like, when we first got Trouble and her litter mate, um some of you guys have probably heard or read this story. But my fiance brought them home and totally didn't tell me or anyone else that this was happening. And she's like, "Yeah, one of our friends, the feral mom cat passed away, and so she needed someone to foster these little babies for a while." And I took one look at those two cats, and I'm like, "You just brought home two new cats for us, didn't you?" And her response was, "Hey, hey, hey, it's just temporary, okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, right." Yeah, right. I know how this is gonna go. We're gonna feed them, and they're going to start being all cute and lovey, and essentially, like, they're never gonna leave. And I was right. That's exactly what happened. And the thing is, Trouble is, of those two cats, and we still do have the other one whose name, incidentally, is Lovey. But um, of the two of them, I thought Lovey was going to be the one that I bonded with because she was very affectionate. She liked being held and all that stuff. But Lovey is very much kind of a hermit. She wants to be left alone and just kind of do her own thing. And that's fine. That's fine. But Trouble, I live in a house full of introverts. We all have our own rooms. We all spend a lot of time in our own rooms doing our own thing. I mean, I'm in my room right now, and I'm broadcasting to you guys, okay? But the thing is, like, Trouble kind of came into my room one day, And I'm like, oh, hey, you know, you're here. Okay, cool. And I just kind of let her hang out. And I think she just kind of dug the vibe of this room and of me. And so she just started hanging out here regularly and, you know, kind of became my lap kitty and you know, like we just eventually bonded. I mean, it took probably about a year, like before I was like, okay, yeah, that's my cat, basically. But but when that happened, I mean, you guys have seen how many pictures I've taken of her. You know, if you're on my Instagram, if you're on, um, you know, just anywhere. I think the Spidey Librarian Facebook page has some pictures of Trouble on it. Hell, Google Photos recognizes Trouble's face and has a Trouble like library. And the very first picture that I have of her is when she is a tiny little kitten and she's got such big round eyes and she's just like, you know, she's just looking at you like hi, don't you want to love me? You know, and how can you not? You know, how can you not? Legacy, he says that he never would have guessed that for my age. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure the last 2 weeks have done a little bit to age me up a little because it's been very stressful and I've been doing a lot of crying and dealing with the uncertainty of what's going to happen to her. But thank you. I appreciate it. I actually said that to one of the vet techs the other day, and she said the same thing. She's like, "You do not look 45." I'm like, thank you very much. You know, so I don't know. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky in a few ways. So, um, I'm lucky that I seem to be aging well. I am lucky um, that I have such a sweet and special kitty. And I'm really lucky that I have an awesome community like you guys to kind of rally around me when I needed you to. And, you know, like that's just, it's like awesome is a word that I use so often, but it just doesn't seem to, you know, it doesn't seem to quite encompass what I really want to say, you know? And hold on, I just want to take a look at my at the Trouble fundraiser. Let me just have a quick look. We're looking good. We are looking good. I am again just amazing. Like I'm just amazed to see the amount of support that you guys have shown me, and I'm never going to be able to thank you enough for it. So, off to see the film 65 starring Adam Driver. Okay, Alan. Well, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Enjoy the movie, and we'll see you later. I'm probably going to be streaming for at least another, I don't know, probably another 45 minutes or so. So I'll probably be done by the time you get off, but I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you soon. All right, let's see. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to all of the web warriors who have donated so far. Combined, you guys have raised about $657.37 for Trouble. And those are Caveman Oog, the Matt Cave, Ryan, Tom, Arita Lada, and Natasha. And you guys have just come in really clutch. I mean, that's like 6 people right there, and that's $657. That is amazing. Thank you. I don't even know what else to say other than thank you. So, but I also want to give a shout out to my troublemakers, everyone who has donated to the GoFundMe. I want to go ahead and, to the tune of $1,545, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who is there. That would be Kyle. That would be Legacy. That would be Anonymous, Casey, Paul, Matthew, Jamie, Jackie, Rachel, John, Anonymous, Anonymous, Melinda, Anonymous, 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 Kira, Chelsea, Alex, Kathy, Jana, and Kay. You guys are amazing. Thank you, all of you, for everything that you've done. I just don't even have the words, and I don't know that I ever will, but I will keep trying. So, all right. Anyways, let's see. Oh, and the Matt Cave just threw the GoFundMe link in there. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And yeah, and Matt Cave is also one of my mods on my channel. That is how much I like and trust this gentleman here. He is a good man and a good YouTuber, and I feel like he has a bright future ahead of him. So, all right. So I just want to go over ways that you guys can help. Now, the first few are going to be monetary. It's going to be donations and some form of spending, basically. But obviously, donating to the GoFundMe, very helpful, makes a very direct impact. And when you donate to the GoFundMe, I will go ahead and add either your name or the anonymous moniker to the list of troublemakers here, because you guys are making Trouble healthier and safer by helping me with her medical costs. So, but that's one way that you can help. Another way is if you're not big into crowdfunding, if you just kind of want to pay me directly, I do have a PayPal set up, and the link for that is available on my Stream Elements, and it's actually in the lower left-hand corner, the streamelements.com/SpideyLibrarian/tip. And if you go that route, you become one of my web warriors. So you guys are helping me fight the good fight against whatever is attacking Trouble and making her ill. So you guys are web warriors and troublemakers. Both are supporting me and Trouble directly, and you guys are just awesome for doing it, no matter which way you decide to do it. Another way that you could support us is I just created a Stream Elements storefront that has Trouble merch in it. And I'm going to go ahead and just grab that URL and throw it in the chat real quick. But basically, it's basically another Stream Elements link. And interesting, that one went to YouTube, but I don't think it went to Twitch. I wonder why it did that. What is your major malfunction, number one? Yeah, restream. Why you gotta diss me like that? Yeah, okay, interesting. It's like Twitch is turned off for the moment. What's going on here? All right, hold on. I gotta do some technical work, it seems. All right, there it is, and now it says it's streaming to Twitch. That is so weird. Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna put the link up again because I want to make sure it gets to both locations. There we go. It went to Twitch and YouTube this time. So yeah, YouTubers, you guys are gonna see the Trouble merch store link twice. So sorry about that. Ryan is asking or saying, can share the links and stream links to social media any alliance and gaming groups? Dude, dude, if you could do that, that would be clutch. Like, thank you. That would be awesome. Please, please do. I would, I would appreciate it so much. So, um, and Ryan, that actually begs a question here. Actually, Ryan, you know what? I am going to go ahead and just add you as a moderator for my YouTube channel because you've been around forever. I'm pretty sure you know exactly uh, how I like to run things. So there you would be able now if you wanted to add some links to the YouTube channel. Nightbot, Nightbot, give me a break. KG was just putting some emotes up. It's fine. You know what? You know what? I am sorry about that, KG. Nightbot apparently needs to be put in timeout or something because Nightbot's being a dick. Okay. So there you go. You don't have to worry about Nightbot anymore. All right. So use responsibly. Yeah, I thought Nightbot had really calmed down, but apparently Nightbot is a little tightly wound. So I'm thinking I may ditch Nightbot eventually anyways, because a lot of the functions that Nightbot can do, Stream Elements bot can do, and it doesn't seem to be as big a jerk as Nightbot is. 'Cause KG just put in some really nice emotes. Like I'm not going to I don't want to ban that. Like when I start doing like, channel memberships and subscriptions, I'm going to be including emotes in those packages and I want you guys to use them. I want you to just like spam the chat with the emotes, you know? So, hey Ziggo, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you doing today? We're just talking about trouble and talking about her, she's got surgery coming up and they should be letting me know at some point in the near future. She should be going under soon. And then they're going to call me afterwards once she's out of surgery and awake. And then once that happens, I'm going to get off my dainty little rear here, and I'm going to go across town, and I'm going to go visit her, and just let her know that that her daddy has not abandoned her, and that he misses her and wants her to come home and get well and all that good stuff as soon as possible. So, hey, Spooky, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I hope all is well with you today. But yeah, and again, I just want to commend the animal hospital that has been working with me and Trouble. They have taken such good care of her. They are amazing. And I you know, like yes, the bill is really high, you know. It is. That's why I'm asking for help. That's why I'm doing these streams to try to drive people towards um, ways that they can help. But let me tell you, they have done a tremendous job of making me feel um like I am in the loop about what's going on with Trouble, and I feel like they really do care about getting her well, getting her back to me. I mean, at this point in time, she's been there so long. Like the entire staff knows who she is, basically. And they're starting to they're like she's got a fan club. She's got a fan club over there, you know. It's not just you guys. The hospital staff uh like her too, and they keep telling me how sweet she is and just how good she is for them. Like she doesn't like a lot of the procedures. Like, when they take her temperature, I mean, they stick a thermometer up her butt, you know? She doesn't like that, but she tolerates it. She lets them do it. You know, she'll give out kind of a grumpy, like, fine, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Okay, okay, all right, all right, we're good, we're good. So, GoFundMe in the description. I think it should be in the description. I'm gonna just do a quick check just to be sure. Yeah, no, the Troubles GoFundMe is in the description for the stream. As a matter of fact, all of the links that you guys have been seeing, the GoFundMe, the Stream Elements PayPal tip link, the Trouble merch store, and my Amazon affiliate, all of those links are in the description for this live stream. So it's all in there. So yeah, no. Feel free to grab the links from there and just, go check them out. That just proves she's a smart kitty. She is. She's a smart ass kitty sometimes. But yeah, no, everything's in the description. So, but yeah, no. The staff has just been wonderful. They've been really good about making sure that we have options, and that that essentially, like, that she gets what she needs. They, part of the reason that they are keeping her, like, because they'll do surgery, but they're always like, we want to keep her for a couple days after surgery so that we can monitor her vitals and take a look at her numbers and everything and make sure that she's okay, before we send her home. And let me tell you guys something. I am so glad they did that, because there were a couple of times where I thought I was going to be able to bring her home. And then literally the day of, they're like, we've got a complication, and, like, we need to keep her longer. And as inconvenient and just kind of heartbreaking as that is, I am so glad that they do that, and that like they continue to monitor her. Because think about this, guys. How heartbreaking would it be if I brought her home and then, like, a day later she's back to where she was 2 weeks ago, when she was all lethargic and not doing anything? I wouldn't have known what to do with myself. We would have had to go all the way back across town, take her in again, and it just would have started all over again. And, like, I mean, over here they are basically keeping a close eye on her, and they're being real with me. They're like, okay, like, this is what's happening, and this is what we're going to need to do to hopefully get her to this point. And, Trouble has, she's had some unfortunate outcomes, but I don't think that, like, it it's not their fault. Like, they're doing everything they can, and it just seems that this thing that's going on with her is just, you know, it's just breaking the wrong way sometimes. All right, Zigo says that he has a question on a more serious note. Please go ahead. Oh, okay, you want to ask it in Discord? That's fine too. Um, it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not gonna guarantee that I'll answer it on stream, but I'll certainly take a look at it and maybe get back to you in private if it's something I don't feel comfortable answering publicly. So, all right, let me go ahead. There we go. We got everything back. So, thank you, Kay. I appreciate that, and I'm trying so hard to stay positive. I can't tell you how much crying I've done in the last 2 weeks. It's been a lot. Um, and Like, I was watching an episode of Star Trek Strange New Worlds the other day, and it fucking destroyed me. It was I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's the episode called The Elysian Kingdom, and I was just in tears by the end of it because um, that situation I was able to draw enough of a parallel between it and everything going on with Trouble that it just really kind of like it just hits you right in the feels, you know. All right, okay, all right. I am going to okay. I am gonna take a moment. I'll be back in just a second. I just need to do something real quick. Um, all right. Let me see. Okay, and there we are. There, and we're back. All right. Times like these bring emotions up to the surface. Nothing wrong with that. You have a big heart, my dude. Yeah. Thank you. Um, and I mean, I am proud to say that whatever the outcome is here, um, whatever happens with Trouble, I I will take pride in knowing that I did everything in my power to uh, to 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 keep her here, to keep her here with me. You know, um, like because I mean because she is essentially she's my child. You know, she's my kitty. She's my baby. You know, and I want to do everything I can to keep her healthy and safe and happy, you know? So, um, and, you know, I mean, you guys have seen the total that I'm trying to collect. Uh, Medical bills are not cheap. And let me tell you, I was very intimidated by those costs. Um, and but when it came down to it, you know, it 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 just came down to the question of what kind of cat dad am I, you know? And I wasn't going to be the kind of cat dad who who gives up on on his child. It wasn't going to happen. So so I did what I could, and you know, and I'm still doing everything I can. There's so much here that is just out of my control, though, you know, and I think in a lot of ways it's the uncertainty that just really does a number on you, you know. Um, I mean, like I there's a chance Trouble won't survive the surgery, you know, like that can always happen. It doesn't happen very often, but it could happen, you know. Will she survive the surgery? Um, will she will the surgery make enough of a difference to get her back to the point of wellness? Um, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. And the vet, the hospital has told me, you know, they're like, this procedure that we're doing, we've never done it before. We're doing this because we're trying desperately to save her. Um, the procedure that we recommended earlier is so rare and so invasive and so high stakes that we don't have experience doing it. Our surgeons won't do it. And if what we would do is if you decided to end up going that route, we would basically end up referring you to like Texas A&M or MD Anderson or what I don't think MD Anderson, but like Texas A&M, and you'd have to basically like pay whatever they asked you for. And by that point, you're referring them to a specialist, which means that the cost, like let's just say here is where the costs already are. All right, like they're gonna skyrocket beyond my ability to even think about paying them. And but they're like, yeah, if you did that, we would end up having to refer you. And I'm just like, I I want you guys to like, you guys have done really well by her. I want you to continue to do well by her. And so do the thing, just do the thing. So, all right. So anyways, no, Zigo, I appreciate it. I do. I do. And I mean, let me know. Let me know what you find out. But as far as I can tell, everything has been on the level. Um, so, you know, I'm I'm very confident that these guys are doing well by the both of us. Um, and yeah, I don't know, but let me know what you find out. So, all right. So, anyways, let's see. We've been streaming for about an hour and 12 minutes. I think we're gonna go until at least 4 o'clock. So, um, again, all of the links to places where you guys could directly help out are in the description for the stream here. I think what I probably should also do is go back to my blog and put those links in an article that you guys can then access. That might be helpful as well, because then you'll just have a place where you can go where you don't have to click on the videos or anything like that. Um, but I haven't even thought to use my blog for this, which is, excuse me, kind of ridiculous if you think about it, because most of the way that I've been communicating about this has been through the written word. I've been using like the YouTube community boards and Facebook and Discord and Instagram, and even occasionally Twitter, but I don't think I've done anything on my blog. So I'll post something there in the relatively near future. But again, I just wanna thank everybody who has contributed, who has signal boosted, who has done just all the things. I really really do appreciate it, and I just can't thank you enough. It's just as sucky as these last couple of weeks have been. Um, it's also shown me that the people in my life, the community that I've cultivated through content creation and everything, um, I'm, I really am blessed. Like you guys have really come through for me in a huge way that I don't know that I'll ever be able to fully repay or even adequately thank you for. So I just want you to know that, you know, I just really do appreciate it. But in the meantime, I just want to say, best ways to help: you can donate to the GoFundMe. You can donate to you can basically tip me like people normally do through PayPal. If you buy anything from the merch store, the some of the pros the basically any of the proceeds that I get will go towards Trouble's medical costs. And again, and you can also use my Amazon affiliate link. Just click on it and then just go and buy whatever you normally buy on Amazon. And I will get like a very, 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 very tiny percentage of whatever you spend at no additional cost to you. So that's a way to do that. And as always, continue just sharing out links, signal boost. Like you could signal boost like this stream. um, I mean, one of the ways that I gained 50 subscribers in one day once was when I was doing a Contest of Champions stream, and one of KT1's mods saw my stream and liked it enough that she told him to post the link to my stream in his community board. And KT1 is one of the bigger content creators for Contest of Champions, and so a bunch of his viewers saw it and just like basically um, just basically skyrocketed my sub count for one day. So we're just paying it back. You're here for us through entertainment. Sometimes we have things in our lives, and you have helped me by taking a break from the stress. So thanks for always being positive and making me laugh. I appreciate that, Solid. I really do. And I'm glad and proud that I can be that for you. So, but thank you for letting me know that. It means a lot. So, oh, and I think I keep checking my phone occasionally because I want to see if they've sent me anything, and they have. Good afternoon. This is Rachel with the surgery department. We will be getting started on Trouble's procedure soon. We will give you a call after she is awake and in recovery. And that was about 30 minutes ago. Here I'll show you guys the message. But again, I really feel like these guys are doing a great job of just kind of keeping me informed and in the loop. So let me go ahead and why did it do that? Hold on. I don't like that it did that. Okay, there we are. And there we are. There we go. So yeah. So they're getting started soon. They might be doing it right now. And now there are butterflies in my stomach because my baby is back in surgery. So, but they should give me a call when she is awake and in recovery, which will hopefully be soon. So, um, there you guys go. You know what the you guys know what I know at this point. So, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that and just turn off the window capture. And then we're going to let my poor phone charge because I've been putting it through its paces today. So, one of the most amazing parts of being content creators is the true friendships we make along the way. I couldn't agree with you more, Matt Cave. It really is, in a lot of way, it's about friendships and it's about like, you know, uh, found family, you know? So I totally get where you're coming from. So, all right. Let's see. Hey, Zigo, welcome back. Good to see you. Hope all is well. And let's see. I don't know that there is too much more to say. Essentially at this point, we're just kind of waiting. We're gonna see if we're gonna see how Trouble is gonna be doing after surgery. And at this point, we've gotten a few more donations that occurred during the stream. So thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. And again, there's always the GoFundMe. There is my Stream Elements tip link. There is my Stream Elements merch shop, which I didn't think I was ever going to do a merch shop, but there you go. I've done one specifically for Trouble. Trouble has got a t-shirt, a mouse pad, and a coffee mug in the merch store. If there's anything else that you guys think I should do for her, I think the selection of items that I can put up with her face on it, like I feel like it's a little bit selective, even though, or not selective, but it's not as robust as I might like. But like I basically, you know, I picked three things that I thought would be semi popular, and I just kind of went with those for the time being. So you just sent me something. Okay. If it's on Discord, I'll check it out later. But but yeah, I think at this point, everything. I so Ziggo. I checked for baby clothes. I couldn't find any. I really did, because I remembered what you said when I was looking through it, and I was like, okay, well, do we have anything? Do we have like, you know, like we've got, like, if you look at the T-shirt, like, I think it's doing all adult sizes, and it goes from extra small to 5XL, but, like, that's about it. I think it assumes that everyone who buys these products are adults, and is that stupid? Yes, that's very stupid. But unfortunately, I'm kind of hamstrung by that. I mean, I'll take a look again just to be sure. What do you mean it requires additional permissions from YouTube? I've signed up with you guys before forever ago. Why would you do that? But let's see. Like, I'm gonna just go and see if I can try to create something. Okay, so here are the choices. All right, tell me which of these, if any, you think would be cool. So we have unisex T-shirt, zip up hoodies, long sleeve, unisex tank top, women's T-shirt, hoodie women cropped. I don't know what that means. Tank top women racerback, unisex long sleeve T-shirt, baseball caps, minky blanket. I'm guessing that's like a throw blanket of some sort. A mug, a mouse pad, sticker, champion packable jacket, fleece sweatpants, fleece shorts, snapback, which looks like a type of baseball cap, a trucker hat, a beanie, a bucket hat, a vintage baseball cap, a pom pom beanie, a desk mat, iPhone phone case. I don't know which model. Samsung phone case. Again, I don't know which model. A large Echo tote, an organic cotton apron, a pullover hoodie, and a unisex crew neck sweat T-shirt. Those are those are the options. And again, hoodie. You want the hoodie? T-shirt. Spring is almost here. Winter's about over. All right. So, um, so hoodie, and there is a Trouble T-shirt in the merch store already, and the T-shirt has got, it says Troublemaker on front of it, and then it's got a picture of Trouble, and then on the back of it, it actually has the Spidey Librarian logo. So that's that's one option that you've got right there. So there you go, Ryan. Am I doing a stream tonight when I get home? So I'm probably not going to be able to see Trouble until at least 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. And so if I do a stream, it'll be a late stream, which I could conceivably do, but I don't know. It's all going to depend on how I'm feeling. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night because I've been stressing about this. I was also working on the Trouble merch store, so Ziggo has ideas for merch. He wants the hoodie, the zipper hoodie. Okay, all right, I can do that. Can I put custom sticking on the sweaters? Custom sticking? What do you mean? Like I can put images on the wait, on the sweaters? Hold on. Custom stitching. I don't know. Let me take a look. Let me see. When you say sweater, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the pullover hoodie or the crew neck sweat t-shirt or anything? I don't think it does custom stitching because it doesn't seem to give me any options for it. Um, what it gives me the option for is like basically just images that are presumably just going to be just kind of added to the to the top layer. And I don't know what method they use for it. I don't know if it's like silk screen or if they're going to use like some type of heat transfer vinyl or something like that. I don't know. I just know that there's nothing mentioning stitching. Um, so yeah. I can add images and I can add text to blank t-shirts, but that's kind of about all that I'm seeing at the moment. So, oh, you want the trouble emoji? That's not a that's actually a really good idea, actually. So, put it on the back of the hoodie. Here comes trouble. uh, I could probably do that. Now if I do that, are we talking about the what was it? You wanted the zipper hoodie? Because we could do that. We could totally do that. I can make it happen. I don't know when. Maybe I'll do that after the stream, which it is about time for me to go ahead and call the stream. So, but oh my god, you guys are so freaking awesome. Just I know I say that, but I mean, especially this last couple of weeks because like not only have you guys just been so supportive of everything I've been going through, but I mean, like, you guys have got great ideas. You guys have got great ideas that I want to use. So, but yeah, I will look into that. I will look into that. So we're gonna look at adding the trouble emoji, the here comes trouble emoji, to the back of. I mean, I could do that with the trouble shirt too, actually. So you know. You have them every so often. Yeah, sometimes I do that too, you know? Yeah, I get it. I know where you're coming from. So, um, one of my favorite things is when I outsmart myself. Have you ever done that? Have you ever outsmarted yourself? I've done that several times, and let me tell you something, I love it when I do that. I feel like when you outsmart yourself, there's like smart you and then there's dumb you, okay? And when I outsmart myself, smart me anticipates what dumb me is going to do and finds a way to head it off. And so that when the time comes for something to happen, and usually because of dumb me's actions, it's the worst outcome, and that gets stopped because smart me thought ahead and did something to head it off. Like I'm just like I outsmarted myself. I love it when I do that. You know, like I know that for instance, one time I locked my keys in my car, you know? and I made sure, and I've seen people do this. I've seen people leave their spare key in their car, which I don't understand why you would do that. But I made damn sure that I removed the spare key from my car and I just put it like in my room, basically, you know? And like, I was like, damn it, I locked the keys in my car. What am I going to do? Then I thought about it for a second. Oh, I can go up to my room and I can go get my spare and go get my real keys, and I outsmarted myself. And I love it when I do that, you know? So, mostly in Magic the Gathering deck building. Yeah, no. But yeah, no, it's just a thing. Like it can happen in any type of in any type of scenario. Any type of scenario. So, all right. But yeah, I will look into that. We'll look for a Here Comes Trouble emote hoodie. We'll try to put it on the back. And I don't know, maybe I'll put it on the back of the current t-shirt too, like instead of the Spidey Librarian logo. I don't know. Like you guys could do that. You had to use a coat hanger to unlock your old 1986 GMC back in the day. Oh man. I mean, at least you could do that. I've tried unlocking something with a coat hanger and I'm hopeless at it. So I totally I totally get that though. So all right. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go. I am going to work on some more merch for the Trouble store. So check back there in a little while. Hopefully, I'll have it up sometime this afternoon or this evening. I am planning to go out and see Trouble this evening, tonight, and I may or may not stream afterwards. I don't know yet. But in the meantime, please just continue to spread the word about the GoFundMe. If you have the ability to donate either through the GoFundMe or the PayPal, awesome. And I'm going to work on trying to get some merch out that you guys will want to get. And I will be sure that when I go out to visit Trouble that I say hello on all of your behalfs. I've told her several times. I've told her, Trouble, I'll be petting her when I'm doing it. I'll just be petting her. I'm just like, Trouble, we miss you so much, and it's not just me. I mean, I miss you so much. But yeah, there's, my YouTube viewers miss you. And my coworkers are telling me to pull for you, and everyone on my social media circles, they all want you to get better, and so yeah, I tell her things like that all the time. So, but okay, I will do that. You guys have a good rest of the afternoon. And again, thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it, and just everything that you've done so far. So, keep doing it. I'm gonna need all the help we can get. But in the meantime, this is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good rest of the day. Bye.